Hey yo, it's my life. They say son trife furries for my knife. Problem, let's get it poppin' like it's pussy on prom night. You ain't got to understand what I might or like what I write. Just know that my penchant for patience with faggots is finite, and eventually my flow will phonetically form a registry. Magistry and melody, masturbating you mentally, you're mitigating messaging. Witty words on my weaponry to all of you professionally. What I'm saying suspensefully. A lesson to be learned if you like it. Listen, propensity for poetry evoking the doctrine of recollection like I told Stone. Yes, I'm clairvoyant from my perception. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sontwisted. Welcome to PC Central. And I'm going to take a look at some footage from the Battlefield Bad Company 2 game night that I participate in every Tuesday with Foof Diesel and some other guys from Huppet Gaming. And basically defending here on, I forgot the name of this damn map. I think this is Atacama Desert. And had a lot of fun playing with these guys. Spent the whole night bugging out and cracking jokes and just acting the fool. And these first couple of matches, I actually invited one of my subs, Shazza 2010, and he was just a nuisance to my team the whole night. And not a nuisance in the sense that he himself was annoying us, just he was so damn good and just killing us over and over that my team just started getting frustrated by it. I mean, it got so bad that eventually every time somebody on my team would kill him, the whole team would rejoice in celebration as if it was our own personal kill. Even at one point, somebody on my team got a kill on him, and me and that person treated him to a double teabagging. That's how much we wanted him dead during this match. So shout out to Shazar. You're a beast at this game, and yeah, he was causing us a lot of problems, but we were still having fun while it was going on and cracking jokes and and just bugging out and having fun, loving this game. And you might see me do a couple of stupid things in this. I don't play Bad Company too often anymore. We're going hard at Medal of Honor, and the button layout. When you're used to playing one way and you go to another, you go to do one thing and you're hitting the button that does it in the other game. So you might see me like swiping at the air with the knife. I'm actually trying to throw the grenade, just trying to get out of Medal of Honor mode, and just making it happen for anybody who's interested in getting in these game nights every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. We just tried out the first Modern Warfare 2 night on Thursday. Had Jamie E. Hills in there. Was a lot of fun. Foof might put that down as a regular thing, but for Black Ops. So he hosts the Bad Company night. I might be hosting the Black Ops night on Thursdays at 10, and this Sunday we're actually doing a first time Medal of Honor night and see how that goes. So if that goes well, we might have the Medal of Honor nights on Sundays as well. So definitely Bad Company on Tuesdays, possibly Black Ops on Thursdays, and possibly Medal of Honor on Sundays for anybody who is interested. That is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anybody outside of the United States would have to do the time conversion. I believe Jamie's like 9 hours behind us, and Shazza himself, he was a ridiculous amount of time behind it. I think he said it was like 5 a.m. when we were playing, if I'm not incorrect. So that's crazy. So anybody else, Belf, or whoever else wants to get in there, I don't know what your time conversion is going to be like. If that's going to be way too early or way too late for you, but everybody who's interested is welcome to come through. If you're not already on my friends list, just send a request and I'll send you the invite when we're getting geared up to get in there. But not much to talk about in the way of gameplay. I kind of was sucking ass. I mean, I did get 3,000 points. I don't remember what my KD was, but was kind of sucking ass. And the one amazing game we had I actually had Shazza on my team, and we just completely annihilated the other team. Everybody on my team was just racking up, had some really sweet kills, and of course, that's the one match, the only match I didn't record this night. So that the curse with the PVR continues, as it were. But yeah, not much to talk about. Just wanted to show you, bring you some gameplay for anybody who might be interested in getting in here with us and just having fun and bugging out and just not taking this game too seriously. Just hit me up, as I stated. Let me know. And sorry if this commentary sounds broken up, but Vegas does weird shit, as you should know by now. Wanted to talk a little bit about some ideas that me and Go Perverta had for the podcast. We actually created a twistedperv podcast at Gmail account, and the purpose of this was we wanted you, the listeners, to give us any podcast topics that you want to hear us discuss. So we'll discuss some of the things that you may want to hear about on the podcast. So you just send us those topics to that email address. If you had any questions that you've had lingering, or any new questions that come up that you feel we haven't answered either from the podcast or in any of our videos, also send those questions there. We're gonna start adding a question, a Q&A session at the end of the podcast where we answer some of these questions for you, and also for anybody who was interested in being on the podcast. You can send us that at the email as well and let us know your interest. The only criteria we have for that is that you are a YouTube director and that you do commentaries. And the only reason for that is so we can gauge your personality, because obviously we don't want to get somebody who's a douche on the podcast, nor do we want to get somebody who's timid and shy and who's going to sit there and not participate, because that would make for a boring podcast. So we just want to make sure that you're, a little bit lively, you're willing to talk, you're willing to interact and actually participate in the conversations that are in the podcast. So anybody who's interested, that's twistedpervpodcast at gmail.com. No funny letters or, dollar sign or none of that. Just straight letters, the way it's spelled out. And yeah, so send any of those things there. And we are trying to do a special podcast the week after Black Ops comes out. So we're trying to get a couple of people in there, as it was suggested by FPS Disturbed, to get a couple more guys in there just to get varying points of view on just the podcast in general. So trying to get a couple people in there. I wanted to see if I did want to get Stone and Colin in on a podcast. I had a specific podcast topic that I wanted to discuss with the two of them. And the Black Ops podcast, we're gonna see if possibly Dirty Plastic and FPS Disturbed can get in there. So trying to get a couple of guests on the next couple of podcasts. And again, any of you guys who are listening who would be interested in getting in on the podcast, just send us that request and check out your channel, and be happy to get you in there. Like, again, it's not gonna be, we don't care about how many subs you have or none of that. Just somebody with an opinion, willing to talk and discuss and share, and you're not gonna sit there like a lump on the log, and you're not gonna sit there and be an asshole and try to disrupt the podcast either. So we don't care about your age, we don't care about gender, none of that. So hit us up if you're interested in that. And that is the end of my ramblings. Video still has about 2 minutes left to go. So just let you enjoy the rest of that. It's your boy Sontwisted for PC Central and the twistedperv podcast. I am out. Actually, I'm not out. I don't know why I always keep forgetting to do this at the end of the videos. But if you're interested, follow me on Twitter, Twitter/Sontwisted, and get more. Well, I'm not gonna say get more updates because this is not machinima, but basically just extra interaction between you and I, and just the silly anecdotal shit that runs through my mind on a daily basis. So again, that is twitter.com/Sontwisted, and if you give a shit about that kind of thing. And yeah, this time I'm really out. It's your boy Son1. Peace.